Hello everyone, I think we are live. I have not done this in a long time. So I am still checking if everything is correct. But I can already see the preview, I can already see my chat messages in the preview. So I think we're here, and then I will click into the game. So we have some sound. So you can hopefully tell me if the sound is too quiet or too loud. Let's see. This is in-game sound. I think it should be on an okay level. Hello Sig. What do you think? Can you hear me? And can you hear the game? So I just changed the microphone. Maybe the wrong microphone was chosen, but now the correct microphone. Yeah, okay. It was the wrong microphone first, but now we have the correct one, and then everything should be right. I hope that the volume is okay, comparing me to the game, that you can hear me, but also the game. And otherwise, I don't want to waste too much time with setup. I think we got everything. Game might be a bit loud. Okay. I will move it down a bit. How about now? I hope it's not too quiet now, but I can still adjust it upwards again. If you say it's too quiet now. Let's test it for a while. While I just keep talking about Trails in the Sky. I have no idea about this game. It's much louder now, okay. It's a good thing that I have numbers here, so I can just adjust to certain numbers. So now we are in between what we had before and now. So we should be a bit better now from the volume. I can also go to the system to have some extra sounds to see if this is also okay. Okay, sounds good. Alright. One last thing I will do is to move the chat a little bit to the side. Oh no, actually let's keep it this way. Alright. Well, as I said, Trails in the Sky, first chapter. I have no idea about this game. I was convinced to play it, and I do like JRPGs. I did play some JRPGs in the past. What I did play was some of the Tales of games, like Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Grace's F. So I'm expecting something similar from this game, seeing as how a lot of people really seem to love these game series, and I heard very good things about the story. Yeah, otherwise I have no idea what is happening in the game. I love Tales of Berseria. I did start Tales of Berseria, but I never finished it, as well as there was this new game, Tales of... there was one more game in the recent times, but I also started and never finished that. I'm not sure what it's called. It was with the masked guy. But yeah. Without further ado, let us start and begin a new game. Alright, we have a choice of difficulty. Usually I would go with normal in these kinds of games. Battles provide a satisfying challenge. This is standard difficulty. Even the slightest mistake can be fatal. Recommended for expert players. I usually like it in these games if they tell me that this setting can be switched later on or not, but since they are not telling me, I assume I cannot switch it later on, so I will just go with normal for now. And we'll see what's gonna happen.
Where's Dad? The guild said he'd be back today. Shara's gone training around the kingdom too. Oh, this sucks! Maybe I should practice with my staff some more before dinner.
Hey! I'm home!
Dad!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Did you watch the house like a good little girl?
You got that right. Are you okay, Dad? You're not hurt from fighting monsters?
Nope, I'm totally fine, see? Anyway, Estelle, I got a little gift for you.
Really?
A human?
A fishing pole? Sneakers? A new tool for my staff?
Where did I go wrong? You know, girls usually want pretty clothes or accessories.
I like pretty clothes, but I just get them all dirty. And I don't want to accidentally break the accessories while playing. Anyway, Dad, what's with the blanket? Is that my gift?
Oh, well spotted. And up. Well, anyway, pretty good looking kid, don't you think?
Sorry.
Who is this boy?
No need to yell. You'll wake him up.
Wake him up? Is he even alive? He's totally limp.
I gave him first aid so his life isn't at risk. But it really is important he gets some proper rest. I'll get him to bed, so can you go boil some water for me, Estelle?
Roger!
What kind of fever dream is this already?
He sure is sleeping. He's about my age, right? I've never seen anyone with pitch black hair before.
Yeah, pretty striking, isn't it? His eyes are amber, by the way.
Oh? That aside, what the heck is going on here? Who is he? Why is he hurt? And why did you bring him home, Dad? Is he your secret love child? Were you two-timing on Mom?
Where'd you even learn those words?
Hey, Lux, I have not played any Trails games before. This is completely new to me.
Yeah, so?
That precocious girl. Anyway, I ran across this kid while I was working. I don't even know his name.
Working? As a bracer?
Sorta. Oh,
What?
he's waking up.
Thanks a lot. I think I'm already really liking it so far.
Wow, his eyes really are amber.
Where am I?
Kid, you awake? This is my place, so you got nothing to worry about.
What's going on here?
Huh?
You must be crazy. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there?
Okay, what happened there?
I can't really say. Well, let's just call it happenstance.
No way! Cassius Bright, do you know what you've done?
Hey! Quit yelling! You sure are loud for someone as beat up as you are. You'll make your injuries worse.
are you?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. I told you I had a daughter about your age.
There's something I want to ask, but I don't want to talk into the
that's not what
cutscene too much.
Oh,
Okay.
No
Holy
more
crap.
yelling.
She's brutal.
all right. But what you did was way worse than yelling.
Want to say that again?
Yeah, I will do that.
You're making my injuries worse.
Are you sure about that?
Never mind.
Scary.
Well, in this house, we do as Estelle demands. Not even I'm a match for her when she's upset.
I can tell.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. Cough it up. I already told you mine. It's not fair that I'm the only one who doesn't get to know.
Oh.
Makes sense. No point in hiding it now. It's a pain if we don't know. Just tell us.
All right. My name is...
And now we get an intro. The animation so far is really good. I really enjoy the character movement, the expressions. I was a bit afraid because usually you would think older JRPGs might look stiff, but I know that this is a remake, or I assume it's a more recent remake. I don't think it's a growing up montage, I think it's just a trailer of different characters. Ah, September of last year. Okay, so it's quite recent. That's cool. Isn't there already a second one? Like a second chapter? Would that be like the remake of the second game in the series? Alright, so these intro scenes, they looked really interesting. I really like the dynamic in all of those. Ah, it's been announced. Okay, then I was mistaken. I thought it's already out. Alright. I did not pay I did not pay a lot of attention during the intro because I didn't want to get spoiled too much. But what I've seen, it looks pretty cool.
That was a good night's rest. I think it's Dad's turn to make us breakfast today. Now then, I wonder if Joshua's still in bed sleeping.
Joshua, is that his name?
Oh, I guess he's up already.
It's a pretty long story, huh? Yeah,
I
that
should
sounds
get
good.
dressed too.
As long as it's not disappointing, then it's good to have a lot of story. From what I heard so far,
Woohoo!
sounds like these games have a lot of good story.
Not bad, Joshua.
Good morning, Estelle.
Alright, we can finally talk a bit more freely because now I can choose when to proceed. So, 13 games long. We're nearing the end though. Oh wow, okay. 13 games with consecutive story, that's pretty much, yeah. And from experience, I would say that these kinds of JRPG games, they are like, what, 50-60 hours long. So that's a bit of that's a bit of an investment, yeah. Okay, yeah, so what I wanted to ask currently, I know that a lot of people will probably play these kinds of games with Japanese voice acting, and I'm sure that in this game also there's an option. So currently what I'm considering is, should I switch the game for Japanese voice acting? Personally, I would prefer to play it with English voice acting because it's easier for me when I can also understand what they're saying. But if most people would... Oh, you also prefer the English voice acting. Interesting. Well, I'd say I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I don't think that I usually have problems with English voice acting. Like, I guess in less, let's say in games that are less well known. Is that the correct word to say it? Sometimes the voice acting can be not as good as maybe the Japanese one. But okay, then I'd say we leave it in English for now. Maybe people will voice their concerns later on, but for now I think we're fine with this. Alright, but for a quick story summary, we're now a few years later, I assume, from what we have seen in the intro. So our guy here, Joshua, was found wherever by Mr. Dead Guy, and he brought him back home. And then the intro happened, the intro cutscene, and now we're a few years later. I'm not sure if we saw some kind of year, like 10 years later or whatever, but I assume since they both seem like they have grown up a bit, I'd say it's a few years later. Let's see.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Nah, I just woke up. Look at you, Joshua, being so cheeky so early in the morning.
What do you mean cheeky? You just said good morning.
You're gonna make your big sister swoon, you know that?
Big sister, we're the same age.
That's where you're wrong. Even if we are the same age, I was living here long before you.
The year your game plays in will definitely be mentioned. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, I can only assume that if it's like 13 games already, that there's quite some time that will progress.
And that makes me your senior.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, that wasn't very respectful. But that was a nice song. A happy tune with a hint of sadness.
Older Final Fantasy, you say? Yeah, maybe. I have never played the Suikoden games, but I feel like the character designs remind me of what I've seen from the Suikoden game art so far.
I like your other songs too, but that one's my favorite. What was it called again?
It's called The Whereabouts of Light.
The Whereabouts of Light.
Yeah, that one. The Whereabouts of Light. Oh, if only I could play the harmonica like you do. It may look easy, but it's way harder than it looks.
Compared to your skills with a staff, I think it's pretty easy. It's just a matter of focus.
I just get sleepy whenever I try to do that kind of mental stuff. Joshua, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but you should try to be more active too. All you do is read and polish your weapons. You're never going to get a girlfriend by staying all cooped up here in the house.
Well, excuse me for having unpopular hobbies.
Excuse me, princess.
Besides, you're one to talk. I wouldn't exactly call your hobbies normal. Fishing, bug catching, collecting sports shoes.
What's wrong with those?
Oh
I
no,
like what I like.
the anime expressions.
Besides, I grew out of bug catching years ago.
Interesting artistic choice.
Did you, though?
Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Oh, now I would like to know,
Morning, Dad.
comparing to the original first game in the series, this must look so different, I can only assume. I don't really know when the first game came out, if it was a 2D game or a 3D game. I'm actually not sure. I think it was a 3D game, but it's a very anime franchise. Alright.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
Yep, all done.
I've actually not... I did not read too much into it, but I have looked at a few reviews, Steam reviews, and people were actually commenting that the game did a good job on conveying the original game, but with a new feeling, a new art style, I think. The most cinematic experience in franchise. Okay, that sounds great. First game is from 2004, wow. That's World of Warcraft times, huh? Oh, actually a PSP game. Crazy. Wow, that's some time ago. PSP.
The two of you should come downstairs before it gets cold.
Roger.
We'll be right down.
That was great. Ugh, I'm so full.
You sure have an appetite.
What's wrong with that? You gotta eat and sleep a lot if you want to grow big.
Mhm.
It's important to eat right and get proper energy. You two have your last day of training at the guild today, right?
Ooh, last day of training.
Yes, but it's just a review of everything we've learned so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm quite interested. Actually, I have always been quite interested in the series, but I have never really looked into it. But recently, I have promised to a friend that I'm gonna start with this first chapter. So I thought, why not stream it as well? I mean, of course, I cannot promise for now. Like, I don't really know how well I will like the game, but so far, it seems pretty cool. Hey, Kaz. Alright. They just said that they will have their last day of training in the guild. I'm curious now, what are they training to be? Like, are they training to be like guild member, like exploration guild or whatever?
That's done. We'll be bracers just like you, Dad.
Alright. They will be bracers.
You won't get to treat me like a kid anymore.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. You'll be starting off as a junior bracer. Nothing more than a trainee.
Hmm.
If you want me to treat you like a grown-up, you'd better hurry up and become a senior bracer.
Challenge accepted.
This is actually one of the things that I really like about these kinds of fantasy games, is that at the start you have no feeling of the world, you have no feeling of how big is this going to be, you have no you don't know anything about the universe, about the world, about the country they live in, about the kingdom, whatever. All you know is there's a house with 3 people. And now I know, oh, they are training to become bracers. I don't even know what a bracer is. I assume some kind of exploration person, adventurer type kind of thing. So this is something we will learn soon, I guess.
Just you watch. I'm gonna rack up achievements and become a way better racer than you, Dad.
Go ahead and try.
Why are you two always so competitive? Besides, Estelle, you've got more important things to focus on. You still have to pass the exam at the end of the day today.
Trails of the Cold Steel. Oh, very interesting. It's that sounds really good, like that part of 13 different games combining all of this lore. Alright. The only thing I know, or that's maybe the wrong word, but the only thing I have experienced from this game series is the music. And most tracks I have heard so far were so good that I'm really excited to get to know these songs, these music, to get to know them better.
Huh?
Yeah, apparently. I have never played any of these games. This is my first Trails game.
What exam?
Don't tell me you already forgot. They're going to test us on everything we've learned.
Uh-oh.
Shara said that if you don't pass, you'll have to take supplementary training.
Legend of Heroes Marathon? What's that? You mean playing all the games like in a in a super long stream, 13 games? That sounds a bit much. Yeah, I think I was thinking the same. I was thinking that Cassius was his name? He has a few red flags. That sounds... I'm worried about him. Alright, we have to focus on our training now.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot.
Oh, Legend of Heroes is the name of the series. I thought it's Trails... okay, understand.
Now that you mention it, maybe Shara did say something like that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're always like this, so carefree. Or maybe careless is a better word.
It's something else, isn't it? I don't know where you got all that endless optimism from.
Yeah, it sure is a mouthful. But it's good to know. I didn't realize this.
Excuse you. I'm not half as bad as you are, Dad.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, we should head into town soon, Estelle. Shara is waiting for us at the guild.
Gotcha. Shara gets real scary when we make her wait. Oh, Dad. It's my turn to make dinner tonight. Is there anything you want to eat? I'm taking requests.
Requests, eh? How about Rouen-style steamed fish with balsamic vinegar?
Balsamic... What?
Does she know anything?
I think that might be somewhat beyond Estelle's abilities.
Well, it was worth a shot. How about the usual fried fish? Or omelets, if you prefer. Just try and keep it edible, please?
Rude! But you're not exactly wrong.
Oh, actually, I do have one request. Could you go to the general store and buy me a copy of the Liberal News? The newest issue should be out today.
Got it. Liberal News, General Store.
Oh, we received 500 Mira.
Consider the rest your allowance. But don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks.
And we got a very first quest. Buy a copy of the
We'll be going
newspaper.
now.
Okay, well, best of luck to you both. And give Sherazard my regards.
Oh, it's time we can finally play navigation. How to navigate. Okay, we got red and green event markers and also blue ones for sub-quests. Alright, and here we go. Let's have a quick look around the house. Just gonna check out everything here. I was very interested in this picture that I already spotted during the cutscene. I don't think there's a first person mode, right?
Let's go.
Oh, I can switch between the characters.
Yeah.
Okay, I can center the camera behind me. I wanted to have a look at this. Actually, give me a second. Alright, so in this picture I can spot Cassius with a very young Estelle, and I think that there's a woman, probably her mother. I just realized that I have not been looking at chat for a moment. I have to catch up on the messages. Give me a second. Okay, you were discussing the different games. You have a 50 mirror coin, IRL. I have not even seen what the money looks like for now, but I can imagine that it's a really cool collectible. Alright, as I said, there is a woman in this picture, probably lore related, but of course we don't know anything about that yet. I assume something happened to the mom, because she's not around. No, it will all be explained in due time, probably. Right. This is also one thing that I really like to explore in games like these, is, I hope I'm not overthinking it, but probably not, is I like to think about what is their technological advancement. Like, I see that they have lights, I assume they are electric, but I'm not sure. And I see that they have like electrical stuff and stuff. So we're not in medieval times. At least we have some technological advancement. I mean, it could also be powered by magic, something like in some of the Final Fantasy games where there's like magical energy that powers machines. Here we have, this is probably Cassius' room with like a study and a good supply of wine. Oh, technology advancement is one of the biggest themes in the games. A combination of magic and technology. Okay. Interesting. I always saw I can leave the house here, but I don't want to do that yet because I still want to check upstairs. Let's see, what do we have here? We have probably Estelle's room. I'm also kind of interested. There's probably a few Easter eggs hidden here and there. It's like for people who already played the games can find something and be like, oh, I know this from a different game. I'm not resting on her bed now. This is then his room. Oh, got a ladder here. Oh, already a secret. What is this? A droplet of life. Enhance single status at max HP plus 20. Oh, this is a permanent boost on HP, I guess. Not a healing item, but a permanent boost. The bottles on the floor concerning child protective services might need to intervene. I don't know. Yes, there were bottles, like many bottles, I assume, but he doesn't seem like a problematic father to me, so... You have played the original, and now you can see it in 3D. Yeah, I assume that this might be very interesting to compare. Alright, we have left the house, and now we can actually look around and see what this is. Okay, I was a bit worried at first because I didn't see any other houses. But then I realized that we have this path over here. So we're probably like adjacent to some kind of village. Ah, I see. So you did start with a different game, like something in the chain of games, and then just started with that and went onwards, going from there. He has more paperwork to do, huh? Also known as more bottles to drink. Alright, we got the main menu now, and we can also save here. That's pretty good. Let's open it for now. See, what do we have here? Equipment. We got orbment. I cannot use this yet. We have items, we have status. I guess here we can see, yeah, the parameters, crafts, overdrive capabilities, and support abilities. You started in the arc called Trails of Cold Steel, which is the third arc. I see. So it's like a few games are sorted into arcs, which then have a start and ending, and then the next arc starts, which is still the same universe, but basically a new story within that might have ties to other arcs, is what I assume right now. Okay, we have the different parameters here. Alright, we got reward, but we cannot choose this yet. Costumes. Ah, I assume that we will unlock these throughout the game. Alright. Oh yeah, right, I wanted to check out the item that I already found. There was this droplet of life. The question is, who should I use this on? I actually don't even know yet if this game functions like... Do I have a tank who soaks up the damage, or is everybody just kind of fighting on their own? So I'm gonna keep the item for now and use it later when I actually understand a bit better on how to use it. Look, there's a squirrel. Oh. Yeah, there's a log, but there's also a squirrel. Doesn't care. Okay. You have a problem with the name Joshua because of Final Fantasy 16. Ah, I see, yeah. All the arcs are connected. Ah, that's pretty cool. Oh, wait. There was a tip. Maybe the game thought that I'm not sure on how to proceed. Okay, I think I have explored here. I will now go and I will head to the city of Roland.
Perfect weather for exams.
What an opportunist. But that's what makes you Estelle, probably.
All right, next stop, the city of Roland.
Toggle dash. Oh, that was the wrong button. This was it, yeah. I hope that the stream is I hope it doesn't lag. I hope everything looks good. If it does, you can tell me, then I can check. But for now, I think we're good.
Ran away in fear from the great bracer Estelle.
You're not a bracer yet.
Everything looks good. Okay, that's great. So, I'm a bit concerned. What are these things? They look like energy poles, maybe? The game seems to be cut off. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, that's true, because I'm using a widescreen monitor. And I assumed that the game would not use or utilize that, so I just used the center of the screen because it did not do that in the main menu. So give me one moment to fix this. Thank you very much. So it should now show the entire screen. I guess it's a bit bad that there is a this top row, but otherwise I should maybe set it to 1920. I'm not sure. Does this bother you guys, or does it look okay this way?
There we go.
If it's too small like this, then I can change it in the main menu or in the graphics settings, that I'm not using the entirety of my screen space. Might be better to adjust the resolution. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Let me just quickly do that. It's probably oh, I can probably also change the graphics preset because I can probably handle it. But where do we change the... here. No, here. Guess windowed. Then we change it to the setting. And then we should make it no. We got it. Like this. How about this? I'm not using a monster truck monitor, it's just a widescreen. This looks good, right? Yeah, okay. Then I'm very sorry, but I just quickly have to fix it on my end, because now I'm not using the full width of the game. I'm just having like a small window here now. How do I quickly change this? One moment. Can I not just adjust the size on my end? Maybe if I use borderless now, it should work. No, now it went back to the... Ah, I got it, I got it. I have not got it. Well, I could just play it like this for now and try to solve it until the next stream. It's not the end of the world. It's just a bit annoying because it's just a bit smaller now, but it should be fine. We can just go on like this. Also, I wanted to change the graphics because I think we can handle... Can we handle Ultra? Let's see. It should still be on fluent graphics, and you guys can tell me if anything is wrong or looks bad. But for now, we focus back into the story. Okay. The Bright family house, this is where we're coming from. We want to go to the city of Roland to buy a newspaper article, no, a newspaper, and also to go do our last day of training. Yeah, looks, I was also considering that. I think it would be best from my experience, yeah, to have it back on where it was and just change it so that you guys can still see the entire screen. Yeah, Sig, right? The high-tech thingies on the side of the road. I was also commenting on that. I feel like it's some kind of power distribution thingy, maybe. But I'm sure we will find out about that soon. So. And then I will switch this thingy back here, so that we can see the entire screen again. Sure. Now, I think this is good because now you also have like a good background for the chat and it's easy to read chat. I mean, you guys can also see chat in the sidebar of Twitch, so this should not be a problem. If you put black bar underneath the chat there. So you mean like putting the game on top and the chat on the bottom, like this, and then like let's do it like this, but put the chat behind the game. there we go. This should be okay. Let's see. We should be able to see the entire screen now. Oh, it started to lag a lot for me now. This is not good. We will go back to medium settings. It looked fine for me, so it should be good. Now I'm having 60 frames per second, so at least for me it's fine. Alright. If there's anything else you notice that might be wrong or might be weird, then just tell me. But I think we're good for now. I do look to the left and right of the street to see if there's any kind of secret. Oh, I already see some secret. There's a chest.
This chest looks good.
Phrasing. Tear Balm. This is a recovery item. It heals 500 HP. A restorative medicine from the Septian Church. I do like this. We already get lore clues from an item. Now, now when you know all of these games, then the Septian Church is probably nothing new to you. It's probably a well-known entity or group. But for me, it's like, okay, what is the Septian Church? They're making restoratives. Who are they? The chest notifications can have bad phrasing quite often. Oh no. Septian sounds like 7 related. Yeah, that's true. I think 7 is one of these numbers where it's like I think in Game of Thrones there's also the 7 gods, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, one button. Maple sugar. I'm excited to learn if the game has a cool crafting system. Like, can I craft food with the sugar and then give my character some buffs?
We're almost there. An exam, huh?
Come on, it's too late to back out now.
We're in the city. Look at this.
Looks like we're right on time. Not too early, not too late.
Ugh. I just graduated from church Sunday school too.
A wizard always arrives on time. Never too late, never too early.
I didn't think I'd have to study this much just to become a bracer.
Well, today's our last day.
Even after 13 games, you still don't know everything about the Septian Church. Sounds sus. Roland? It could be City of Rodent and Syria would have rushed in here.
Besides, you chose to do this. You can't complain about it now.
The Rat City.
I guess you're right. All right. I'll give it my all and make it through Sheriff's training.
Let's
That's
go.
the spirit? All right. Then let's head to the Bracer Guild then. We still have time before the exam, so it might be nice to see how people are doing around town.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can take a breather before the exam.
Talking to townspeople. Enjoy conversations with local townspeople. As the story progresses, their dialogue will gradually change. Reflections on the metal are really nice on her necklace. I did not notice that. Ah, yeah. Right, townspeople. We can talk. We want to buy a newspaper and we want to do a training. First thing I do is run into some side street to see if there's any hidden treasure here. Oh, interesting. In the city I cannot use my attack button. I thought I could maybe like crush these objects, but I cannot. Let's talk to Uni. Hey Estelle, hey Joshua. Good morning, Uni. You're not with Luke or Pat today? I was until a little while ago. But then they just took off somewhere.
Now then.
Oh, I also just realized this is something that I really missed in modern games. This feeling of entering a city and just talking to people and... This is something that Final Fantasy did in the early games, but then later on just stopped doing. Sadly. Oh, the Abendbar. Let's see. Oh! Mining worker. Munch, munch. Chomp, chomp. Chew, chew. Goop. You sure work up an appetite. You sure work up an appetite down in the mine, let me tell you. Yeah, he has 2 plates of food. I think he has quite the appetite. Come on in. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Hi, Alyssa. Long time no see. What are you up to today? Oh, are you two perhaps on a date? Get your head off the clouds. We're just about to start bracer training. Oh, that's no fun. Seems like all our Sunday school classmates are now working hard on achieving their dreams. But I have to say, Estelle, your dream was pretty unique. Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Nothing at all. I think it fits you to a T. Oh yeah, Tio is going to be helping out at her family farm. She said we should come visit her sometime. Tio, huh? I didn't know. Oh, you can get hidden quests by talking to the random NPCs? That's amazing. Oh, in this game all quests are marked on the map though. Okay. I mean, that's fair, but it's still very interesting to talk to the NPCs, I think, because of world building. In some games, I noticed, not talking about this game right now, but in some games, NPC dialogue is pretty useless, or just like doesn't add a lot to the world building. But I think in this game it might add a lot. I'm just wondering, she's walking very slowly. She seems a bit slow motion. So what's happening here, Simon? Milano? Simon, listen to me carefully. Now is the perfect time to invest in Roland's lumber and septium. Hold on. What is septium? Is that some kind of special ore? Take the plunge and invest as much of the budget as is allowed. Yes, the lumber has already been arranged for. I'm working on the septium now. Alright, see you later, Lux. Sig, you know what no. Good morning, Cruz. Morning, Estelle, Joshua. Hey, you two are gonna be braces soon, right? Oh, how did you know? Because I wanna join the news industry when I'm older. I'll join the liberal news service and become the best female reporter around. I've already got quite the information network. That right? My reporter's intuition is telling me that you two are gonna be the talk of the town. Ahaha, thanks. 2 braces bound together by love and justice. What a story. Sounds like a perfect setup for some juicy drama. Uh-huh. But Joshua and I aren't like that, we're just siblings. Estelle, you really don't understand a thing. Joshua is only your adopted brother. You never know, you know. I know the readers would love it too. Readers? I can't really picture that. You better not disappoint me, okay? Alright. 10 minutes into the game and already being shipped by random NPCs. birds don't give a damn about me just running around here. Very good.
Wait.
Alright, not this way. I think we missed talking to someone here, right? Did we talk to the shop person? No. Faulkner. I only started here because I was told I could tend the bar. But now they've added breakfast and lunch, and now I'm practically a waiter.
Are there any bargains?
Shops with undiscovered items are marked with new. Okay. Wholesome pasta. What makes it so wholesome?
Thanks.
Okay. We don't have enough money for any of that. So... Okay, this is the guild. But before we go to the guild, we want to go and buy the newspaper. Phew. Work's taking me to Mistral Forest in the south. There's a merchant from Bose who wants to purchase lumber in bulk. And I've got to prepare it all for the order.
Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Training at the guild again?
Yeah.
Morning! Yep. And today's the last day.
Only if we pass. We've got to go, Estelle. We can't be late.
Time to look around.
This is not the kind of weapon I expected to see. But this is interesting. These guns have like energy compartment, I guess. So we don't shoot bullets, we shoot like energy, I guess. Good morning, Mr. Elgar. Good morning. You two are up nice and early. Isn't today the last day of your training? I believe you said that the last time you watched over my shop, Joshua. Yes, that's right. Right. Well, I'm sure a capable young man like you will do just fine. Estelle, on the other hand, you've been rather careless ever since you were little. The shade. I see. So you were like this even back then? Hey. Cut it out already. Now, don't fight. You two have somewhere to be, don't you remember?
Which one should I pick?
You're welcome to visit anytime.
Alright. I wanna check the map because I'm not sure where... Wait. No, this is the guild. Wait. Okay. The reporter girl said that she wants to work in the news area, in the news department, whatever. So maybe we in the guild are some kind of reporter group? Ooh, it's a hotel.
Will you be resting here?
No. Welcome to Hotel Roland. Will you two be staying the night together? Huh? Wait, hold on. It's us, Vern. Haha, yes, I know. I was only joking, Estelle. I was just practicing my greetings for our guests. Right. For all his earnest decorum and politeness, Vern sure doesn't try pulling my leg. Maybe it's because you're so fun to tease. Well, that's a pretty cool room. Alright. I'm not sure if what we want to buy is in the same building as our training, so... Melda's Orbital Factory. What's this? Freddy. Hey, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. How is the Orbital Arts orbment I adjusted for you the other day? Estelle is having problems, but I think it's more of an issue with the user than the orbment. She's an act first, think later kind of person, and it slows down her learning. Though once she finally figures something out, she's actually more capable than most. Well, excuse me. There. Everyone struggles with it at first. Once you get the knack, you'll get it in no time. Right. I'll get the hang of it real fast and leave Joshua in the dust. Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't able to use them well either when I first joined the central factory in Sice. You too, Freddy? Yeah. Though, well, you can't become a technician if you can't use it at all. Estelle, you're aiming to be a bracer, so you're gonna need to work at it. Aww. So I assume this is the kind of magic system, in a way? Like, they have some kind of energy storage within these orbs? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, just Estelle and Joshua, huh? Ought to see you two up so early. Good morning, Mr. Melders. Good morning. Thank you for repairing the orbment light of the other day. Hey, welcome back. The light outside our house was broken, right? We practically can't live without orbments these days. Back when I was a kid, we didn't have stuff like orbments. Now you can make fire or light with a snap. I even got whole flying ships. I can't say I'm too happy life has become too easy. Oh great, here comes a lecture about the good old days. If you had just said thank you and goodbye, I wouldn't be in this situation. When I was just a lad, we did it all with blood, sweat and tears. I just hope youngsters these days don't forget the value of hard work. Sure hope not. This is funny because this guy is working here and he kind of sounds like he hates the tech. But I guess this answers our question on how do these lights work, or at least what makes them work. I guess it's these orb thingies that makes the light work. And he said that they also power the airships. So I guess most of these energy relying things are orb magic. Okay. Alright. I would say we enter the guild for now. No, I want to check the general goods store.
Oh, hello, Estelle. Joshua?
Good morning, Ryan. Hello, Estelle, Joshua. Rare to see you up this early. Here to buy some new shoes? Wait, you've got new stock in? What about the newest Strigas? Please tell me you've got a pair. And just like that, she forgot we're here and her head is lost in sneaker world. Estelle, we're not here for shoes. Dad asked us to get him a copy of Liber News, remember? Oh, right, Dad. Of course I remember. Haha. Glad to see you're still such an avid collector. Sadly, there aren't any new Strigas out yet. But I should have that issue of the Liber News in around at noon. Around noon? That's right in the middle of our guild training. We'll come back after our training's done then. No problem. I'll be right ready for you. Right here ready for you. Alright. Now that I know that we get this newspaper here. Wait. Cat. There's a cat here. Look at that. Now that I know that we get this newspaper here, we can go do our guild training.
Oh, good
Morning, Estelle. Joshua.
Morning, Ina!
Good morning.
Is Shara already here?
Yes, she's waiting for you two on the second floor.
I really like that they're saying good morning to everyone. It gives this kind of feeling of a consistent world.
Once your training today is complete, you'll officially join the ranks of the Bracers. Good luck, you two.
Yeah, thanks!
We'll do our best.
Alright. You can adjust various settings such as dash behavior, camera controls, and button configurations from the System tab in the main menu. Yeah, they are part of this place. That's the feeling I get.
The Star and Hanged Man. The Hermit and the Magician. And a reverse Wheel of Fortune. This is a tricky set. How should I interpret this?
Shara! Morning!
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. It's rare to see you two so early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last day of training. I want to get it over with and become a bracer already.
As energetic as ever, but I'm afraid energy alone won't be enough to get you through today. You best be ready.
Oh, come on!
Not another word. Everything I teach you goes in one ear and out the other. It's my job to be sure my lessons don't slip through that sieve-like brain of yours.
Meanwhile, Joshua is standing on the other side and be like,
Aw, Joshua! Shara's being a bully!
It's alright, Shara. Estelle may be bad at studying, and she almost never reviews what you teach us. And yes, she's a soft-hearted busybody who loves taking care of others.
and that's it. No.
But
No.
her instincts are good, so she'll learn how to use orbments on the fly without any issues.
Well, I guess I'll just have to pin my hopes on that.
Hey, Joshua! That didn't sound very supportive.
What a terrible thing to say. I listed out all your good points.
Oh, wait a second. Does he have the same voice actor as Nagito Komaeda from Danganronpa 2?
Oh, please. By the way, Shara, what did you see in your tarot cards? You certainly didn't seem very happy about it.
Oh, this. I vaguely tried to predict what might happen around me in the near future. I must be a bit rusty, though. I couldn't make out a thing.
Ooh, that's probably very big foreshadowing.
Nothing at all?
The Hanged Man and the Star, was it?
Oh, does that happen often?
When the meaning is this profound, it becomes harder to interpret. But never mind all that. Time for your last day of training.
Let's have a quick review of what you've learned up to now. If you're going to work as bracers, it's essential you know at least the basics. And that goes especially for you, Estelle, so you better be listening up. Yeah. So, what do you want to review? Tell me about orbments. Oh. Orbments are mechanical devices that work by utilizing what we call orbal energy. They can produce a variety of different effects depending on what quartz or processed septium you choose to install into them. Believe it or not, it's only been 50 years since orbments were invented. However, yeah, that is something I wanted to say but I forgot before. The old guy in the orbment shop, he said that in his youth this stuff wasn't around. So I assume that it's a pretty new technique or a pretty new invention. Which is interesting because I feel like usually in these types of games we already have this stuff around for a longer time. So things can be established, things can be around for a long time. But since it's so new here, it means that people are either I mean, people might be used to it because it is around for 50 years, so most people who are young right now already grew up with it. But older people, or like, you know, there's probably always some kind of people who live longer, like, I don't know, mages, or I'm not sure about the world, but there might be a lot of people who haven't really experienced this stuff so much yet. Maybe it becomes a plot point later where there is purists or whatever who hate orbital energy and they want it to be gone, they want to rid the world of it because they want the good old days back, something like this. I can imagine that. Ah, lots of new stuff even for the young people, I see. That's pretty interesting. Nowadays, orbments are an integral part of society. You'll find them in weapons, magic, airships, and countless other everyday items. This wave of technological innovation is commonly referred to as the Orbital Revolution. What are braces? Ooh, foreshadowing of different cool bracer people. Braces are combat and investigative professionals who work to keep the peace and protect civilians in their respective regions. They aid their communities not just by culling monsters and preventing crime, but also by finding lost items or escorting cargo, among other duties. The Bracer Guild has branches stationed all over the Simurian continent to manage all the different braces in each region. The Simurian continent, I see. What about the Bracer Guild? The Bracer Guild is a worldwide association established 50 years ago. I love that the logo is basically a gauntlet giving a thumbs up. This is interesting. The Bracer Guild was invented around the same time as the Orb Revolution came around. All of the games play in Simuria, interesting. And I assume that we see the Simurian continent in the background here. Or at least parts of it. In addition to those located in Liberal, is this the correct pronunciation? Liberal? Sounds a bit wrong. There are branches across the continent, all contributing to local peace. In fact, their neutrality has helped them mediate conflicts between nations, such as the war from a decade ago. A war. Having said that, the guild is perpetually short on personnel, precisely because there is such a high demand for their aid. Liberal. Okay, I see. Thank you. And then about the Liberal Kingdom. The Kingdom of Liberal, which we call home, is a nation rich in nature and traditions. It sits on the west side of the Simurian continent. West side here, okay. Ah, okay, this is the thing that they marked. And above we have the Erebonian Empire, and to the right we have the Republic of Calvard. This is also such a fantasy game trope, that one of them is a kingdom, one of them is an empire, and one of them is a republic. Okay. I see. Liberal is famed for its rich stores of septium and is proud to be a technological leader in orbment development. There are more countries, but those won't be relevant in this game. Okay, not worrying about the other countries then. Orban technology is also an important asset in helping Liberal to defeat its independence amidst disputes with neighboring nations. When we were invaded 10 years ago by the Erebonian Empire, it was Orbal-engineered airships that ultimately saved the kingdom from ruin. I see. The Empire did invade 10 years ago. So they're kind of the enemy in a way. It seems like the invasion was stopped, so we're probably not at war at the moment. But I can assume that relations to the Empire are not very good, since they invaded us 10 years ago, which is quite recent for an event like this. There we go. Although relations with the Empire remain strained, Queen Alicia's political maneuvering has allowed Liberal to remain more or less peaceful. Queen Alicia is our queen? Yeah, because I assume the Empire will have a different leader title. Like, I don't know. Probably not queen or king. And there we go. That's enough review. If this is the last day of training and this is all that we have to know, then this is not that hard. Empire is an empire. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Liberal is a kingdom, so they have a queen, and Calvard has a president. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Now then, I suppose that's enough review for now. Can't afford to get behind schedule here. Stay sharp, you two. It's time for the practical part of your exam. Hey, Shara. How is this practical part different from what we've done before? It's different in that it puts what you've learned in theory to the test. AKA, I'm going to put you two through what real bracers have to deal with every single day. I'm a bit surprised that you would say AKA. Oh, okay. And on that note, it's time for you to get out there and put in some physical work. I hope you're willing to work up a sweat, because I'm not going to have it any other way. Oh, heck yeah, finally. Finally I'm going to be free from endless writing and theory and thinking and boring stuff. Guess I was all worried for nothing. Nice to see you suddenly in such high spirits. I can only hope she'll still be smiling by the end of today. Anyway, how about we get on with this first practical test? Got it. First off, you'll have to confirm the details of the job you'll be taking on. Before that, there's a little something we need to give you. Aina, are they ready? Yes. Great, now you go on, you two. Take one for each of you. What are we taking? A journal? Whatever you do, do not lose these. They're going to come in very handy. You got a bracer notebook. Those are your official bracer notebooks. They're where you'll record every detail of your work. What you've heard, what you found, where you found it, and so on. What may seem like a minor detail in the moment, more often than not becomes crucial clues. You should always make a record of everything you notice, and I mean everything, okay? Understood. Great, more pen pushing. Oh, that's odd. Either my hearing is out of whack, or I swear that only one of you replied back. Ah, whatever gave you that idea? Listen to me, Estelle. It is the duty of all bracers to keep an accurate record of their work. So quit whining and do it. Fine, fine. Glad to see we're on the same page. Now let's get started. See that bulletin board over there by the door? That's where all your jobs will be posted. Go there and check your job for today. Ah, this gives me a bit of a fairy tale feeling with the guild work.
Let's see.
There are various requests posted on the bulletin board. You are able to check the clients and rewards for each request. Check the details of the request by pressing A. Dispatch. We got retrieval training. The client is Sherazard. The reward is 500 Mira. We will earn 1 battle point. BP. I assume. Ah, BP, whatever that means. Search the sewers and retrieve the items stored inside the treasure chest. For more details, speak with Sherazard. Okay. Accept. Bracer point, of course. Job details checked on the bulletin board. And important work-related events will automatically be recorded in your bracer notebook. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's pretty handy. Alright, good. Looks like you've gotten the hang of using the bulletin board and notebook. Checking the bulletin board is one of a bracer's most fundamental tasks. It's also our duty to keep tabs on what's posted there so we don't miss any urgent jobs when they pop up. Man, it feels suffocating just listening to all these rules and duties. I think Estelle is not ready for the job. It may certainly feel that way, but it goes to show just how much responsibility comes with being a bracer. I don't think any bracer worth their salt does things half-heartedly. You know what? You're right, Joshua. I've got to go into this full-heartedly. Hehe. Looks like you're all finally starting to fix that mindset of yours. Yep, I'm feeling all pumped up now. Well then, let's get moving before all the motivation flattens out. What are we doing next? Next we'll be going to Mr. Melder's workshop across the road to learn how to make the most out of his factory services. He's kindly taking time out of his busy day to accommodate us, so make sure you remember your manners, okay? Sure thing. Right, that's the shop we have been to before. You'll learn how to use an Orbal factory to your advantage. Here you can modify your orbments and synthesize quartz, which will allow you to use Orbal arts. Arts can have a wide variety of effects, and mastering their use will save your skin in more ways than one. Danger comes with the territory in the bracer business, so the guild and the Orbal factories have gotten to know each other pretty well. Right, that's about all I can explain. I'll let the expert here handle the technical side of things. I'm very interested in how this will work out, because I can still remember from the Tales of games that I was a bit tired by the magic and skill system, because most of them played kind of the same way and they were not that fun. They were okay, I feel like, but I don't know, somehow it was never really great. So I'm really curious on how the fighting will be in this game. Do you mind taking it from here, Mr. Melders?
Not at all. So, what do you kids want to know?
Tell me about orbment.
Orbments are machines which utilize quartz part attachments. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Orbments are machines which utilize quartz attachments to produce all kinds of different effects. As you can guess from that definition, the lights in our homes and streets, along with the engines in our airlines, are also orbments. For today, we'll be focusing on tactical orbments, which heighten physical abilities and make the use of magic possible.
Oh, it's turn-based combat. I didn't even know. I thought it was not turn-based. That's quite cool. I liked it.
Each tactical orbment is tailored to match the owner's personal aptitudes, so its structure will differ from person to person. To be specific, the type of fixed elemental slots and the lines connecting them vary, But we won't be sifting through the weeds of all that today. So what do you kids want to know? The arts. In layman's terms, an orbital art is a form of magic that can only be invoked through technical orbments. The orbital energy stored within these devices can produce a whole smorgasbord of curious phenomena. Also, you'll have likely noticed that everyone just calls them arts. Why no one thought to call it that from the get-go is anyone's guess. There are all kinds of arts, but before you can use them, you'll first need to synthesize them with a quartz at an orbital factory. Once you've set up quartz into an orbment slot, you'll gain the ability to use their arts. Oh, the newer games are a mix. It's also pretty interesting. Mixing turn-based combat and action combat, something that Expedition 33 did, is pretty cool. So I am interested in playing that kind of thing. So yeah. We'll see how this works. I also, what I want to say about this is, I really like how the game here kind of gives us a tutorial of the mechanics and packages it in a way that makes the characters learn about this, which you can probably say feels very old school, because I would guess that in a lot of JRPG games, the protagonists basically learn what they do at the start. But I really like this combination of world building and game system explanation, that it really fits well together. It gives us, like, it makes me want to learn about the world and about the game mechanics at the same time, which is not, I think that it's not that easy to really make that interesting. So, what about Sepith? I have never heard about this. What is this? Sepith are fragments of septium that are dropped by monsters. There are 7 types of Sepith. Earth is brown, water is blue, fire is red, wind is green, time is black, and space is gold. Mirage is silver. At an orbital factory, you can use Sepith to not only synthesize quartz, but also open up orbment slots in which to install quartz in. Or you can also exchange Sepith for Mira if you feel so inclined. Which basically means selling it, right? Yeah. You might also find something called... Oh wait. You might also find something called Sepith Mass. It's just a blend of various Sepith types and can only be traded for Mira. Sepith Mass is usually the first thing you exchange when trading for Mira. Well, I'll handle any exchanges after your training is complete. So what do you kids want to know? Quartz. This looks so much like the material from Final Fantasy VII. Quartz are crystallized parts made by refining Sepith dropped by monsters. Look closely enough and you'll see circuits engraved inside. That's why you'll see them called crystal circuits on occasion. They raise their users' abilities while also enabling them to use different arts, among other things. Quartz can only be activated by setting them onto orbment slots, but the slot may be limited to quartz of certain elements. When synthesizing new quartz, decide carefully where you want to set them. As a person who enjoys complicated RPG systems, I am so excited to use all of this. Oh, thank you very much. I will ask if I don't understand a thing, but for now I feel like it's self-explanatory in a way that I don't understand completely how to use it yet, but I feel like it might be very well learned once I use it. So we'll see about that. No more questions? Then go ahead and try out the services here for yourselves. And to do that, you'll need some Sepith. 50 of each type. That should be enough to let you two synthesize a few quartz. In your case, Estelle, you can equip quartz of any element. but for you, Joshua, the central slot can only accept time elemental quartz. Now try to synthesize a Mind 1 water quartz and an Action 1 time quartz. Spherical crystals refined from sapphires dropped by monsters when installation into tactical orbments. They enhance the user's abilities or allow the use of various orbal magic arts. This is, I guess, the first thing that I have to criticize a little bit, is that I just heard about this. I feel like we don't need to see this again. I understand that it's like a standardized way of showing things. You just learned about this, so here is your tutorial window, which you can probably open up from the menu later again. But it feels a bit weird to just see this again. Maybe it's because some people just... yeah, too long don't read. Maybe just some people skip through the text and then just want to see the gameplay mechanic. I guess that's fine. So...
What to pick? What to pick?
yeah, we got a Mind Water and Action Time. So we make one of these.
I'll take this.
And then we make one of this.
I made up my mind.
Alright.
Come again.
Now that we've done this, we can talk to her again. I see you've got some quartz synthesized. Now let's use those to try and increase the number of arts you can use. Estelle and Joshua, set quartz into your orbments so you can use recovery and attack arts. Tactical orbments have engraved lines. Okay. The central slot is connected to all lines. There's an auto-equip feature if we're unsure on what to use. Okay, so the water quartz on level 1 will give us access to 2 skills called Tear and Aqua Bleed. So this means that technically we could also choose a different element, for example wind, and then we could give Estelle wind arts if we choose that for some reason. Now she has 2 skills. Alright, then let's switch over to Joshua. Joshua's central slot can only accept time element quartz. And he will use, or he will learn Soul Blur. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, that's both healing and attack arts installed. Having a well-rounded balance of arts between yourselves is key if you want to get through battles in one piece. You should also keep in mind that usually the stronger the quartz, the higher its elemental values are. That's why it's a good idea to try out new quartz the moment you get your hands on them. Okay, there's just one last thing we need to go over before you finish your Orbital Factory training. And that's how to open up new orbment slots. The more slots you have open, the more options you'll have at your disposal. Unlocking slots will also increase your energy points, which you'll need to use arts and boost your arts strength. It will serve you well to open up all your slots as early as you can. Now use this Sabbath to open up new orbment slots. You two can decide among yourselves which one of you will get a new slot.
one should I pick?
Okay, so this slot can be unlocked because I have 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. But this slot here cannot be unlocked because I would need 50 water saphids and I only have 20. Also 50 of the time saphids. So this one is a bit harder to unlock, but I could unlock this one right now. And this one here is still locked because I would need to open up this one before, and also I see that this one costs 250 of each. So I guess those are late game, or at least later in time options. And for Estelle, it's basically the same, only that she has one more up this direction. So her lines go up to here and up to here. So those two orbs have kind of different lines. The slot points basically are the same, like the positions of those slot points, but the lines are differently aligned. I had to look away. The UI is very... Yeah, the UI is very pretty. I also really like it. I can only imagine how it did look in the older games. It's crazy because it feels so complicated is maybe the wrong word. It feels so extensive that I cannot really imagine this looking very well in an older game, but I guess it did. The only thing I'm unsure right now is if I open up this slot, it means that I can put in one more of these crystals, quartzes. But which one would be smarter to do? Should I do this one or should I do this one? Maybe it's smarter to open up Joshua's, because for Estelle I can already put in every element that I want to. For Joshua's I am... if I want to immediately move on, I have to play the original Sky 2, because the remake of Sky 2 isn't out yet. Yeah, we'll see about that. I can see myself waiting for the remake of the second one to come out before I continue, but we'll see about that. I'm not sure yet. My train of thought was that for Estelle I'm not locked on any color, but for Joshua I am. So I might open up Joshua's second slot so that I can put any other color into his orb as well. It probably doesn't really matter in the long run, but for now I think this would be smart.
Come again.
Okay, I see, but if I would wait for the second game and play a different arc, wouldn't I spoiler myself in some regards? Like, would it be... Isn't the story as connected between the arcs that I feel like maybe I learn about a character death that might happen that I didn't know if I didn't play the next arc? I see that you have a new slot, Joshua. Oh, I see. That sounds good then. Your center slot has a dedicated element, so you'll benefit more from opening up your other slots as quickly as possible. That's exactly what I said, Shara. I am already a bracer. Right, that's your Orbital Factory training all wrapped up. And with that, it's finally time for the main event, your qualification exam. Wait. What qualification exam? I don't remember hearing anything about this. I was going to say you can't be serious, but then I remembered your brain is a sieve. We literally just talked about it this morning over breakfast, remember? Oh, Right. I'm kinda remembering it now that you bring it up, but those yummy fried eggs are clouding up my memory. Estelle, stop thinking with your stomach and start thinking with your brain. But enough distraction, let's head to the testing site. Huh? You mean right now? Hold on, I still need some prep time. Well, you'll have time to prep while I drag your sorry behind to the testing site. Joshua, save me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you very much for all your help. No problem, but good luck on the exam. We'll be rooting for you. You hear me, Joshua? You rude day you so cruelly ignored this fair maiden in her hour of need.
We're approaching the end of your training. It's time for you two to take the qualification exam. You'll be expected to fully utilize everything you've learned in training.
Right. Estelle, what's wrong?
Hey, Shara?
What is it?
The exam. It's not a written test?
Huh? Estelle, didn't you read the bulletin board?
Yeah, I did.
I made you take notes and you still don't remember? It said you'd be searching the sewers. That's the exam.
Head is empty.
Thank goodness! Adios, goddess of the sky!
Adios.
I thank you for your mercy, blessing us with these wondrous sewers!
Wait, did you think we had a written final exam?
Yeah, she really is such a mood.
Is that why you were freaking out at the workshop?
Such sweet nostalgia. 'Tis but a pleasant memory now.
She does not remember a single thing from what we just talked about.
At this rate, I wonder if we really will be able to pass.
What? Rude!
All right, you two. That's enough chit-chat.
I was expecting her to shove both of them just into the sewers.
This is an exam, so take it seriously. If you fail, you're gonna be in for some truly grueling training.
We'll be fine.
Oh, we got some bot message. Let's go remove it. How do we do this? Here and here. Ban. There we go. No, I just blocked them. How do I ban them? I have not done this for myself. I have done this for a different streamer, but I have not done it for myself, so... There should be a mod overview somewhere. Here, moderation, settings, DM. Huh. Ah, I think I found it. Yeah. There we go. First ban happened. Nice.
Now bring on the exam.
sound confident. I hope you'll bring the results to back that up.
I should probably set up like a nightbot or something that bans automatically, but I don't know if it would have registered that one. Alright, let's go into the sewers.
The exam is a sewer exploration. The objective is to retrieve the contents of a certain treasure chest located somewhere inside. The tunnels are pretty straightforward, so you shouldn't get lost. But the monsters down there are no joke, so don't let your guard down. That's also why I'm giving you these.
Tear bomb and antidote. Combat handbook.
What's this? A book?
That's a combat handbook. It's for recording information about the enemies you come across.
Estelle be like, what do I do with a book? I can't read.
If you discover any enemies' traits, remember to record them right away.
Yeah, that's true. I could probably ask some people. We'll see. Maybe there is no more interruptions from bots, but probably there will be.
I see. Information is what decides battles, as they say. That's what you mean, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right, Zig.
Whoa, this is good stuff. Thanks, Sheriff.
We'll be sure to put it to good use.
All right, Joshua, let's do this.
Right. We should move carefully and treat this like it's a real request.
Mm.
So we're gonna hunt for treasure here? How exciting!
There are
All right.
monsters here. Don't let your guard down.
So, for transparency, I was planning to maybe finish up this exam and then maybe end the stream for today, because I think we're already going for almost 2 hours. But I think I will definitely continue tomorrow. So, we'll see. First dungeon time. What do we have here? It's an Ortman charging station. Should rest up near one if we ever need to take a breather. Got it. Healing device. It can restore my HP and EP. That's what I will be after this stream. Very EP. It's... Is that all I've gotten 20 minutes ago? Ah, that's too bad. But yeah, I would be happy to have you around again. And also, I will make sure to upload the streams probably also to YouTube. So if you feel like watching a stream that you might have missed, then they will probably be ready to watch at some point, but I'm not sure where I will do this yet. But if I do this, then I will definitely write it down on Twitch on the page so that everyone can find it. Yeah, I will do that probably. I know that Twitch had no limitation before of how long they would store the streams, but I think nowadays they store it for up to 2 weeks or something and then they delete them. So I definitely want to keep them stored on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very thankful for the context and for the explanations and like just to ask about the entirety of the series and about how to compare it. Alright. As long as we take them out quickly, there shouldn't be a problem. Let's do this, Estelle. Yeah, they won't know what hit them. Okay, we can attack by pressing B. Press repeatedly for consecutive attacks. Oh.
You're just a person who gushes over Trails games. That's pretty good. How's that? Had enough? Good job, Estelle. Now let's record that monster's info into our combat handbooks. Alright. Scribble, scribble. Okay, that should do it.
All your staff training was for this day, Estelle.
Let's get moving. Dual blade training.
We got
Now let's go
2
face that
Sephids of golden, blue, red and green.
Carried away.
That's good. Also, I want to check something. Orbment. We did open up the slot for Joshua here. Here, second one. But there's nothing that we can put in because we don't have a third quartz yet. Okay. I thought I missed out on putting something inside, but there is nothing yet. Looks like the same monsters as before. Still, a few extras, no problem. Yeah, we'll need to be careful and focus on dodging their attacks this time. I can dodge by pressing A, and after a dodge, if I press B, I perform a jump attack. Okay. Is there a lock on? Oh yeah, with this... no. Huh? Oh yeah, there is lock on, okay. So, and then if I dodge their attack, if I manage to dodge their attack, oh, I see, there's a perfect dodge.
Not done yet.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Tja, we've got reinforcements. Not to mention bigger and uglier. We need to tread carefully. Technically, I could have pre-made quartz earlier, but I didn't know about that, and I didn't realize the cutscene was gonna fall. Yeah, that's true. But it should not be a problem. I can switch tactics by pressing X. I can switch from quick battle to command battle at any time.
Estelle, let's observe the enemy's openings and change tactics.
Oh, okay, wow. Combat progresses by selecting combos for each AT. Characters with higher speed can act more frequently. I see.
Finally, right, it's working. Ready,
But-
Joshua?
Yeah.
Use
when the enemy
crafts with
flinches,
Y.
let's do a
CP
combo
increases when attacking or taking damage, and you can spend CP to perform crafts with various effects and ranges. Some crafts deal increased damage when attacking enemies from the side or from behind. Crafts differ for each character and are learned at specific levels. Oh,
Perfect move.
this, oh my god. The ring was range. This is turn-based with... This is really interesting because it basically turns the other combat style into turn-based, which means, as you say, the ring is the range. This is how far I can go in basically whatever amount of time. So I can really choose where to go and where to use the skill. This reminds me so much of a mixture basically of Dragon Age. The Dragon Age fighting, and what was it? Yakuza, like a dragon, where you basically also have a turn-based combat, but you can run around in the meantime. Crafts that have impede on them will interrupt an enemy if they're casting an art. Oh, I see. So I'm now casting Dual Strike. Dual Strike, and I can I? Yeah. The question that I have is, if the enemy is in range of my attack, they will glow orange. So if I do it like this, then I can attack both enemies with that attack, right? Yeah, because the target is circle, the target is not like a singular enemy. That's pretty good. Let's go. Let's use this attack here. Strike. And I even stunned the enemy. Oh, when the enemy's stun gauge reaches 100%, they become stunned. I love finding typos and mistakes in text. This prevents the enemy from acting once and increases damage dealt. Yeah, this does have it's very D&D coded. You never noticed that typo. Well, to be fair, I do work as QA, so I tend to notice, or I hope I tend to notice stuff like that. Brave attack. Stunning an enemy or attacking them while they're stunned triggers a brave attack. Pressing B allows you to perform a follow-up. Was a bit underwhelming, but I guess it's not really a special attack, it's just a funny little extra attack. So I assume I don't have to use a special attack here because both enemies are stunned. No, are they stunned? They're weak. Their stun gauge is at 0%, but I'm not sure if I have stunned them currently or not. But since my characters are acting before the enemies, I assume I can just attack both of the enemies. Overkill.
Leave it to me.
Oh, the follow-up attacks get cooler, I see. Oh, that's a good point, Sig. I can probably position myself in a way that the AoE attacks cannot hit all of my characters. One thing can I dodge attacks when I'm in this mode? I didn't pay attention that much.
Estelle, do it.
Also, do I keep missing the enemy because I thought that it would be dead after one attack? Let's see. Yeah, okay, now it was an overkill. Yeah, the weird red design is pretty cool. I like it when the enemies are creative, or their design is creative. I can review the experience points, subhits, and items you've obtained. Press up. You can also check your most recent results through the log menu. Let's see. Messages, a voice, result. Ah, I see. Attack dodging in turn-based mode is based on your agility and evasion arts. Ah, okay. Ooh, I have to admit I'm not sure which mode I prefer. I really like both modes, but the tactical mode seems a bit more interesting currently because of the.
We're looking for? Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's probably a decoy.
Curse you, Shara. All right, let's go further in.
Evading physical and magic attacks have a different dodge rate based on normal evasion and arts evasion. Aha, so if I go to my status, I see strength, defense, arts, arts defense, dexterity, agility, movement, RNG. Range and speed. Okay. Okay. Evasion plus evasion is. Evasion plus evasion, AEV is Arts evasion. Ah, okay, I was worried I'm not understanding here, but I see. So EVA is normal evasion and AEV is arts evasion. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's how I understood, yeah. These monsters are looking a lot quicker this time. There are going to be times when our weapons won't do a thing to certain enemies. We'll need to also start using arts from here on out. The only thing is, arts take time to cast. We need to switch up our tactics. Got it. Are we dropping Sephids?
Hit him with some majestic arts.
Yeah, we'll end them here.
Use arts with X. Consume EP to cast various arts. Arts require casting time before activation but are extremely powerful. Arts are very effective against enemies resistant to physical attacks or with high dodge rates. Damage increases when striking enemies' elemental weakness. Supports, arts like healing and buffs are also useful. The enemy elemental weaknesses. Effectively using Earth, Water, Fire and Wind arts allows you to exploit weaknesses for massive damage. Time element arts can exploit weaknesses but deal stable damage. So... Wait. Wait. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I have to admit, now I flopped up a little bit because I wanted to go back and take back my action, but by pressing B I just attacked. Okay, I want to see the enemy's weaknesses. Use LT to access sub-information. You can check your character's stats as well as delay recovery time. Oh, I see. In the info of the enemy it says it's weak to water, fire and wind. I can drop Cephas. Okay, yeah. I was just assuming because the animation looked like the enemy attacks me and I'm losing Sepith, but... Ah, here we go. This is the window I wanted to see. Displaying enemy details. Various stats, elemental weaknesses, status efficiency. See, high effective, normal effective, resistant and immune. Okay. They are weak to everything but earth. And they are weak to burn, death blow, petrify. Alright, in that case, we are going to use... We're going to use Soul Blur again. And on Estelle, we are going to use... Healing. Can I not choose the character I want to heal, or does she heal both of them?
Thank you.
Okay, she did heal Joshua, but not herself. I feel like I still have to learn a bit on how to handle all the menus, but... Oh. Press right on the field to open the art screen. Ah, here I can also use the healing. This is costing me EP? Yeah, okay. I will get AoE heals later, okay. I kind of... More than one is damaged. I was under the impression that both of my characters were damaged, but maybe I was wrong. Ooh, many enemies. Now that's a pretty big mob. If only we could find an opening somehow. Well,
I'd say this is the perfect time to whip out some crafts. Yeah, but we can't dish them out on the regular. Let's take the enemy by surprise first. Charge your gauge and press Y to unleash a craft attack. You can activate it up to 2 times consecutively. It deals high damage and easily stuns enemies. After evading, Estelle and Joshua can press Y to execute a mobility-focused skill. They look like they hear the BGM and are dancing to it there. If you dodge an enemy's attack with perfect timing, your charge gauge fully recovers. Immediately counter with a Y craft attack. If you stun an enemy during quick battle and switch tactics with Y, you can immediately initiate a brave attack. Oh, switching between the modes?
Could be trouble.
Oh, I was too slow on the follow-up attack. Was too slow for. Oh, I was too slow on it. All right, brave attack is follow-up attack. Yep. Earn support XP by fighting battles and making new food. Alright. What arts do we have on her? We have Aqua Bleed and Tear. Aqua Bleed is a... Does it do damage? Or does it just mute? I assume that it does damage because it says weak on the enemy, but I don't want to target this enemy. I want to target the butterflies. This is targeting by aiming at camera. Okay.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
So, and on Joshua, what I want to do is I want to use my dual strike, and maybe I can attack all 3. Yeah, I can get all 3 of them in one attack. There we go. Oh, I missed 2 of... What? Oh no, I missed the butterflies. Okay.
I see your move.
Haha.
Let's go.
Don't let off.
Classification. Ah yeah, I saw the C+. Dual strike is B. This is the power level of the attack. Okay. All attacks with the classification icon deal damage. Okay, that's very good to know. So, second stack of butterflies will be Aqua Blood as well.
Here we go.
And Joshua will... What will Joshua do? He will probably guard. Guarding reduces increment damage by half. The character's delay is also reduced by half.
It's no use. I won't let you.
And since he's guarding, he can also protect Estelle, who would now have been attacked by the butterflies. Cool. That makes it very tactical. I like that.
Not bad.
Ooh, leveled up.
I did it.
We also got some items. Monster Horn, Monster Bone, Crisp Onion. Excited to see what I can do with these. Oh, him guarding Estelle is a different game mechanic. Game will explain that when it's time. Okay, that's good. I assumed it was because I was blocking. But we'll see about that later then.
So treasure chest we're looking for. And a big fat monster in front of it.
That's probably the boss of the monsters that claimed the underground waterway as their territory. Let's watch for an opening and strike together at once.
Roger. So this is the final task of our exam, huh?
AT bonus. Oh, I like the music. It's so good. At the start of battle or after actions, various AT bonuses may randomly occur for allies or enemies. HP heal, EP heal, CP up, Steppeth up. Zero arts. Instantly cast arts without EP consumption. Interesting. And there's also plus variants. Bonuses marked with plus indicate higher tier bonuses. If multiple AT bonuses are taken from enemies and their effects overlap, the previous effect will be replaced. Stealing AT bonuses, that's a thing. You can steal AT bonuses by stunning or defeating enemies, or through brave attacks. You can also steal them by causing delay or using certain crafts. Ah. Okay, so I see Estelle has the critical bonus. The enemies have HP, Zero Arts, Saphir, CP, EP, and Joshua has nothing. So what I want to do now is I want to stun one of the enemies or quickly defeat them. Yeah, you think so? That it works pretty well? I have... yeah, since I didn't play the original, I cannot say how it compares, but it's good to see that people like it. Alright, I want to stun... Who do I want to stun? What do I want to steal? Ah, it's so good. I think I want to use Dual Strike because I think this one was used to stun enemies. Oh, I don't think I can get all three of them into one targeting. Oh, maybe. Very min-maxing here, but I don't think they're standing close enough for all three of them to be inside the circle. I could probably only get two of them. Okay. It's good that the enemy is orange. It's highlighted in orange on the left side, just so I see which one is being targeted. I probably want to steal... I'm overthinking this here, I assume, but let's just go for these two. Trying to pixel perfect, get multiple enemies in your circle. Everyone who plays these games does that min-maxing. Okay, good to know that I'm not overthinking here then. Wait. Back attack bonus means I'm probably... Oh yeah. Okay, I see this icon back here now when I'm standing here. Can I get both of the smaller ones into my circle? Yeah, right. But it doesn't say back now. Because I'm probably not having the... Oh, because I'm not standing on the back of this one, and I'm standing to his flank probably. So it will only give me the back bonus for one of them, but that's fine. I'll do it like this. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, I got both bonuses. I thought they override each other. When you land a critical hit, you will always trigger a brave attack regardless of the enemy's current state. After triggering a brave attack, press Y to activate a chain by consuming 3 brave gauge points. Unleash a coordinated attack between 2 characters. Wow, there's so much. The brave gauge fills up when destroying objects in the field or fighting enemies. Additionally, performing a follow-up charges the gauge by 1 point. Attack with B or use a craft with Y. Oh, we have never used Hurricane before. This is a physical attack with a D+ strength in a circle around myself. It gives the enemy strength down and has a side attack bonus. Now I assume that if I use it like this here, I am not going to hit both of the butterfly enemies because they probably have too much of evasion. But I'm still gonna try it because I just want to see if I'm assuming correctly here. Oh. Oh. Okay, it did work out well. Yeah, it's still a bit much for now to learn it, but I think you're right that it will become second nature and everything. Alright, Estelle did steal the HP bonus, the Cephid bonus, and the zero cost bonus. So we can just easily kill the enemy now, I assume. Should I use another art? Yeah. Should I use a Soul Blur? Heavy stun. I think I will do this because I want to steal the buff from the enemy as well. So I'm gonna use another Soul Blur. It doesn't matter from which side because it doesn't have a side bonus or a back bonus. So I'm just gonna use it from here, I guess. Right, I forgot. It's not done immediately. This is gonna take a moment. Should I? Okay, this is interesting now though. The enemy had a different buff before. It had the Cephid buff before. Now the enemy has the CP buff with the green heart. I am not sure why it changed. I think I will just guard here.
I can handle it. Let's go.
Okay. What is he weak to? Oh yeah, he's weak to Earth. I think Hurricane was Earth.
How's this?
No, it was physical. But we can do this and get a side attack bonus. Oh. Ah, I can choose if I want to do either or. Either the Brave attack or the Chain attack. Or whatever it was called, the Y one. But now the enemy is stunned. This is good. Oh, crafts have no elements, only arts do. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Can't move. Okay, it feels like the Chain is always better because it does more attacks than the Brave. But maybe I want to use the Brave sometimes when I want to get specific trigger events from that.
I got it.
My new strength.
Oh, we got new crafts. Alright, time for the treasure. It's the target of my field training search. It is tightly sealed.
Huh?
Estelle, our mission is only to search and retrieve. Investigating the boxes themselves isn't part of the mission.
Ugh, Joshua, loosen up, will ya? It's not about the job. I'm just curious. Huh. I mean, there's nobody here. Shera'd never know if we took a little peek, right?
If you want to fail, I won't stop you.
Fail?
That's always a possibility. If this was a real job, those boxes would belong to the client. Unless it's something illegal, we have no reason to look inside.
All right already.
If you're really that curious, why not just ask Cher about it later? Anyway, we should get going. Don't let your guard down.
Right.
We have to take the boxes back, so don't drop them in the water, okay?
I can... Wood, what do you take me for?
I take you for Estelle.
Cheeky as ever.
Okay, so what did they give me as new crafts? Where are these? Equip? No. Huh. Here, craft, morale. This is a support craft for all allies. Strength and defense up. CP region. And we learn Flicker. Cut through enemies, hindering their movements. A physical one in line and give delay. Okay.
Monsters. Could be trouble.
You're mine!
We got them. Very cool. So, we want to use
I got your back, Estelle.
Aqua Bleed here.
Here we go.
I'll be your opponent.
And here we want to use Dual Strike.
Perfect move.
Can we get both of these guys? Yeah, we can.
Dual strike!
All right.
Very nice. And this one, we just
Let's go.
punch them down, I guess. Oh, the transition is pretty cool from fighting to
Yet.
not fighting. Just goes very fluently. Smooth is the word I was gonna try. I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this is one of the healing stations, but I guess we don't really need it. Ah, let's use it.
That's the stuff.
Yes, definitely. I am surprised how much, like how it feels really dynamic. That's what I was trying to say. I really like this.
Now, show me what you found down there. Yep, those are the real deal. No signs of tampering either.
Oh, that was close.
I knew it.
All right. Congratulations, both of you.
Easy as pie.
So we would have failed if she opened it.
So, Shara, what's inside those boxes?
You'll find out as soon as our training is finished. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat for now. Your training isn't over yet, you know?
Oh, really? But didn't we just pass the exam?
You still need to report it. I know you're both exhausted, but you always need to report into the guild.
Oh, there's more? Ugh, fine. Looks like we've still got work to do.
Right, just a little more to go.
The final part of your training is how to officially report to the guild. Once you finish a job, big or small, you must always report the results to the guild. It's your duty as a bracer to provide details on how you completed a job as well as the process you took to do so. Each guild branch has a receptionist that handles the reports. Aina, who you're already very familiar with, is in charge here at Roland. Oh, and this is also where you'll receive compensation for your work. I look forward to working with you too. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and report to this training. When you complete requests, you'll receive bracer points. When your bracer point reaches certain thresholds, your junior bracer rank will increase. You will also receive various bonus items.
I see.
You got 500 Mira and 1 point. What's the reward list? Oh, so this is all junior bracer rank. I'm not sure, but is there like also more bracer ranks, like going from junior bracer to not junior bracer?
I have high expectations for you kids.
Oh, good question. I didn't even pay that much attention to the reward items yet. Senior braces for the next game. I see. Good work. It looks like you complete the job with 0 major issues to speak of. Once you file your report, you'll of course receive Mira, but also earn what we call bracer points for short. BP for short. BP are what represents your accomplishments as a bracer. Once you've accumulated enough of these points, your bracer rank will increase. You will also receive a piece of special equipment as a reward. The junior bracer rank starts at 9 and goes up all the way to 1. I, for one, am hoping you've set your sights at the top. The Mira and BP you obtain will be also recorded in your bracer notebooks, so be sure to check them later. Now then, all you need to do now is complete your training. It's about time we headed back upstairs. See you later, Aina. Sorry for making you even busier than you already are. Not to worry, the guild won't have much of a future without training new bracers after all. See to it they both work to hell and back. To hell and back. I suppose we'll have to make sure we're ready to find what that looks like.
Good work, both of you. That completes today's training. All that's left is to gain experience by actually working. Now then.
Oh, those boxes!
Yes, they're the ones you retrieved during the exam. I had a feeling you might be interested to know what was inside.
Can we open them?
Yes, go ahead. Take a look, both of you.
Yay!
Well then,
Oh, it's our junior bracer emblems.
This emblem is...
so does this mean that we're...
Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. As of 1500 hours, both of you are hereby appointed as junior bracers.
Yes.
You will serve with honor as members of the Bracer Guild and work to protect the people and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two. I suppose that makes us colleagues.
We did it, Joshua! We're finally guild members!
I'm really a bracer now. It feels strange.
How, Joshua? Don't get all sobby. This calls for a celebration! Woohoo! We did it!
Okay, that might be too much, Estelle.
Well now, you'll have to excuse me. I need to finish up some leftover work I've let build up.
You did so much for us even though you were so busy. Thank you so much, Shara!
Yes, thank you for everything.
Well, training rookies is just part of a bracer's duty. Master Cassius was my mentor back in the day.
Oh, right! That's why you call him Master!
Well, that's one reason anyway. Both of you should aim to become full bracers and train juniors of your own. And strive to become excellent bracers like your father. I'll see you kids around.
Huh. I don't get it.
Don't get what?
Sherazard, the Silver Streak. She's one of the best among the younger generation of bracers. So why does she have such a high opinion of Dad?
Yeah, absolutely. Estelle is absolute mood.
It might sound weird coming from his kid, but he's just some middle-aged bum who only dips when you need him.
Middle-aged bum, huh? Well, I guess I can't blame you for seeing him that way, Estelle.
Huh?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, there's so much story there. So much foreshadowing.
We should head home.
I'm so curious to learn about this.
After all, we have to tell Dad that we're officially bracers.
Right!
On the reward screen you can track your progress for various achievements. Reaching certain milestones will grant you special reward items. Alright, we did it. We are junior braces. Perfect. Now we can go out into the world and do good. Save people. Find cats and everything. Alright, but as I said, this will be the end of today's stream. Also, as promised, I will make some kind of YouTube channel where I will upload the streams so that they can be viewed later on, and I will link where I will do this on the channel here so it can be found. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Whenever I will do a stream, I will later upload it. But for now, I thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy our little time here together with the start of Trails, the first chapter. Oh, I have to learn the entire name. Legend of Heroes, Trails from the Sky, Chapter 1. I think that's it. Correct me if I was wrong. But I will end the stream here for today, and it will continue soon. Probably tomorrow. Maybe not, we'll see, but probably tomorrow. I really like it and I really want to continue as soon as possible. But now I have to make something to eat. Alright, thank you everyone, and be sure to tune in to the next stream as well. Have a good night everyone. Bye.